What is going on, guys? It's Celindy, and I'm bringing you One Piece 1085 early spoilers. These just dropped today, and I'm gonna check the Reddit note and go through them one by one. So, title: Death of Nefertari Cobra. Makes sense. We knew Cobra died a long time ago. From the last chapter, we saw Cobra asking very daring questions, and then Emu just came up to him. Lily. So man asked about the D, asked about this and that, like he's obviously dying, that's what we can expect, and I guess this chapter is gonna show us his death. So the first line of the spoiler says, Queen Lily's name is Nefertari D. Lily. So now we find out that the Nefertari clan were a D clan. So Vivi is a D, Cobra's a D. That stuff makes a lot of sense. Lily penned that letter in the last chapter, passing down the D. So I guess this puts to rest the Emus Lily theories, which I never was a fan of in the first place. But yeah, we got Nefertari D Lily. That's another D added. It's seeming like there's a lot of ancient, like all the ancient allies, like Fishman, Wano, Alabasta. They all seem to have some connection to the D. The Kozuki, the Minx, like they got road poneglyphs. Like it's all these ancient cultures are coming together that used to be seemingly part of the very strong empire in the past. And I have a theory that all of the big kingdoms that allied with Luffy are all part of the ancient history in one way or another. So Alabasta, 100%. Water 7, 100%. I will die on this hill. Water 7 has so much more to do with this than we all know. Because remember, there's a whole... Water 7 is sinking, and they constantly build it higher. So how much stuff is there down there at the bottom of Water 7, Stuff we haven't seen. Kind of like the underground of Wano. And the underwater parts of Wano as well. Both completely unexplored. So... yeah. Anyway, a lot more to go into with the D stuff. Anyway, next line. We see Emu attack Cobra and Sabo with a black/shadowy arrow, which is very interesting because not too long ago we saw Emu nuke Leloucia with the 16 beams of light. Could be electricity, light, some force field stuff, whatever, we don't know what it is exactly, but we saw Emu using light power. That could be Uranus, we don't know for sure. And now we supposedly see Emu using shadow power. So maybe Emu's powers have something to do with the control of light, something along those lines, because maybe the ability to manipulate light to create a world where there is no light. Maybe that's what happened to the Void Century. Maybe it's all got something to do with it. So Emu's using light powers and shadow powers, so that's very interesting. In addition, we see Emu discover that Wapol is spying on them, but Wapol runs away, which is so funny. Can you just... I can't picture Wapol running away from Emu. Like, how does that even happen? I'm assuming that Emu was preoccupied with taking care of Sabo and Cobra. How Sabo got into this, we don't know yet, but we will find out. So probably Emu had to pick between chasing Wapol and chasing Sabo. And you'd assume Sabo is the more high priority target, so I guess it makes sense. Wapol got a little lucky, saw something he shouldn't have, but Sabo also saw something he shouldn't have, so Wapol was able to basically use this guy as bait and get away, I guess. Next line. Vivi was captured by CP0 and Wapol appears in the room where CP0 and Vivi are. Okay, so that's interesting. So Vivi got captured by CP0. Wapol appeared in the room with them. How Wapol was seen by Emu, I'm not really sure. So I guess it happens. Cobra, he's in that room. Then Sabo enters that room. Emu sees Sabo. So Emu's paying attention to Sabo. Then later, yeah, I don't really know. Vivi is captured by CP0 and Wapol appears where CP0 and Vivi are. So maybe... So Sabo and Emu are in separate rooms, but Wapol appears in the room with CP9. So, okay, this is probably how it went. What's his face? Emu, or her face, don't know. Emu deals with Cobra, kills him, then chases Sabo, and that's how they end up in the room with CP0. You assume, I don't know how else, unless Wapol saw the Emu and Sabo and Cobra stuff and then ran to another room got chased by Emu, maybe got distracted by Sabo in the meantime. And then Wapol seemingly somehow saved Vivi, because we saw Vivi and Wapol and Morgans all together. So how Wapol is doing all this, I don't know, but here we are. Then next line, Nefertari Cobra asks Sabo to tell both Luffy and Vivi that we are from the D family. So that solidifies it right there. Alabasta, all the inheritance is they're from the family or clan or lineage or crew of D, whatever exactly the meaning is. So we've got Alabasta confirmed now to be, I guess, Joy Boy's allies, right? Like, it must be the case. Now, it's kind of strange that Lily was part of the 20 kings. Obviously, she's a queen, not a king, but she was that group of 20 rulers who won the war and established the world government. Now, Vivi didn't leave her sword, or not Vivi, Lily. Lily didn't leave her sword to mark the 20 kings, who would all agree to not sit on the throne. And I'm assuming this is a similar situation. What happened there? This is my theory from this chapter. It's a similar situation. In the Void Century, what happened with Crocodile and Alabasta. Because Crocodile was trying to make himself look like a good guy, you know, Mr. Crocodile. He was basically like the top celebrity in Alabasta, had his casino, this and that. Everyone thought he was, you know, such a great guy and everything, but secretly he's trying to manipulate everybody. He dropped the, he took away the rain, made sure it would never rain there, and so the people would be mad at the King Cobra, kind of fueling that rebellion. And his whole goal was to start the civil war, get Baroque Works to turn everybody, basically bait this whole war so that he could come up on top and be the king of Alabasta. That was the idea. Obviously he wanted to get Pluton as well, but this was all basically in the same vein. Crocodile set up everything, baited everyone to go to war, civil war, to just try to get his own result. And this is, I think, similar to what happened in the Void Century, where all these 20 kings got somehow baited. I'm assuming by Emu. Emu probably orchestrated this. The world was probably all good, you know. Joy Boy was ruling it. All his crew, his people, they're all good people, and everything was good. And somehow Emu was able to flip the tables to convince everyone to go to war and defeat Joy Boy and his ancient kingdom. Kind of like what Crocodile did, so that Emu could sit on the throne, as Emu did. Crocodile failed to sit on the throne because, you know, Joy Boy, Luffy, came and defeated him. So I wonder if Oda's trying to draw parallels with those two things. That's my idea here. And no break next week, so I'm excited, man. The last few chapters of Lore Drops have been so crazy, man. But yeah, this is Monday. These are the early spoilers, and I'll be back tomorrow with another video of the full spoilers. Thanks for watching my first One Piece video, guys. Thanks for watching. Celine out.